In the quiet town of Fayetteville, West Virginia, on a fateful night in 1945, a family's life would be forever changed. This is the perplexing mystery of the Sodder children's disappearance. On Christmas Eve, a fire consumed the Sodder family home. George and Jenny Sodder managed to escape with 4 of their children, but 5 remained unaccounted for. Authorities assumed the 5 missing children had perished in the fire. But as the smoke cleared and the debris settled, no remains were found. No trace of their bodies. George and Jenny Sodder were not convinced by the official explanation. They believed their children were still out there somewhere. George Sodder took matters into his own hands. He meticulously sifted through the ashes, only to find a set of untouched, intact household appliances in the basement, raising suspicions of foul play. The Sodders began a tireless search for answers. A mysterious report from a woman claimed to have seen the missing children in a car shortly after the fire. An unverified sighting, but a glimmer of hope. The Sodders erected a billboard on the same spot where their home once stood. It displayed the missing children's faces and a reward for information leading to their discovery. However, the investigation hit roadblocks. A local fire chief claimed the fire had completely destroyed the bodies, explaining the absence of remains. But George Sodder remained resolute, convinced his children were abducted. George conducted experiments, setting animal bones ablaze to test the fire's effect on bones. The bones he found in the ashes were untouched, raising doubts about the fire chief's claims. Years passed. Reported sightings and mysterious photographs fueled speculation. Some believed the missing children were still alive and possibly living nearby. George Sodder tirelessly challenged the official narrative, insisting that his children had been kidnapped and were living elsewhere. The case went unsolved, shrouded in uncertainty. To this day, the fate of the Sodder children remains a haunting enigma, a story of a family's unyielding search for the truth, their hope of finding their children never extinguished. If you have any information about the Sodder children's disappearance or any unsolved mysteries, please share in the comments below. Remember to subscribe for more stories of intrigue and the unexplained.